is going on, everybody? It's your boy Joey Shakes. We are at the 5th episode of Road to the Draft, and kind of waiting on some moves to happen, but definitely want to talk about some things today. This stream did not happen earlier today because I had a flood last night. We had like a monsoon last night, and the whole house was full of water, so I was pretty much up until 5, 6 in the morning, pretty much trying to get the water out of the house. We had, big storm last night. Everything's good now. Everything's dry. Everything's good. I had to move everything, and all this was pretty much wet. All the wires and everything was wet. So, that's why we are doing the stream very later today. And I hope, maybe it helps some people, because usually people are listening to me when they're at work and stuff like that. So I do appreciate it. And update on the Philly Shakedown. We will not be doing the Philly Shakedown tonight. I'm the one that kind of canceled it tonight. Originally, it was supposed to be for Saturday. I switched to Friday. Now I'm switching it back to Saturday. I just want to relax the rest of the night tonight. Just a lot going on. So we're gonna have the Philly Shakedown tomorrow night, 9:00 on Saturday. So should be a lot of fun. And me and 500 have been talking a little bit today. So we'll be ready to go. But Eagles signing. Eagles are signing Devon Allen, however you say his name. Devon Allen, I'm guessing that's how you say it. Receiver from what team was he from? From Oregon, sorry. Hasn't played in the league in a while, but Devon Allen actually went to the pro day last Friday for Oregon, and he ran pretty well. I mean, he ran like a 4.38, pretty good. I mean, he's quick, he's fast. He hasn't played in the league in a while. He's been in the Olympics. So it's been a while since he's played in the league. I think his last year was 2016? I don't even know at this point. So it's been a while since he's been in the league. But he's got a lot of, he's pretty quick. So I don't know what to take out of this, mostly a camp body, but if this guy can at least contribute to special teams, get Rager out of punt returns, or at least have this guy as our kick returner, I'd be totally fine with it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy I'm looking at saying, yeah, definitely looking at him as a kick returner or something like that. I don't know what's happening with him, but I don't even know what that deal was, really, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure. Some people are telling me it was a 3-year deal. So, but I think if we will talk about that later or whatnot, we can, but we'll see what happens with that. But I want to say hello to everybody that's in here. Donovan, Anthony, what's going on, guys? Cyclone, Dylan, Comet Star, Young Money. We got Jay Funk. We got Unclanasty Nuts. What's going on? Reverend Bebop, what's going on, man? It says Willis Jackson. What's going on, everybody? So, let's see. I love what's going on, man. So the Tyrann Mathieu stuff, what's going on? I'm pretty pumped about it, guys. Like, it seems like it's heading towards the right direction. We saw a couple tweets, actually. We did see that the Eagles had a virtual meeting and this was from Rappaport the other day. So seems like this is the prime location for Tyrann Mathieu as of right now, the prime location. Main words I thought in this was main thing I thought of this was prime location, which is good. He went to the Saints. He left without a deal. So kind of to me right now, it's like maybe it was to drive his price up a little bit. Rapport says his market is heating up as we speak as of right now. So I'm pretty pumped about it, guys. And on top of everything else, Tyrann Mathieu, it's a possibility. So if you look on Twitter, he did like Big Play Slay, how he likes to recruit players, said, we come from the 2013 draft, blah, blah, blah. He said some stuff about that, and he liked that. And then someone else kind of commented on, someone tweeted at him pretty much saying about, just what Tyrann Mathieu brings to the table as a player. And he liked that and coming to the Eagles, and he actually liked that as well. So, it sounds like it could happen. Now, the crazy thing is Rodney Mcleod actually signed with the Colts today, which I was actually kind of shocked. This doesn't mean that we're going to get Matheiu, but this kind of can help the process of maybe the Eagles just didn't want him at all, that they were making a change at safety. I understand they signed Anthony Harris. I thought there was a possibility they could bring Rodney Mcleod back into the fold if that was the case. But you know, Tyrann Mathieu, man, we got to get him. We got to get him. Look, I'm gonna not be too excited, but I'm gonna try my best to not go overboard with it because you never know what could happen in the coming days. But from what Rappaport said the other day, it seems like this might be his top landing spot as of right now. Now, when it comes down to money, how many years, I don't know what the contract's supposed to look like or what he's supposed to be as of right now, so I'm not really sure. I guess we're going to find out when the time comes. You know what I mean? We're going to find out. But I appreciate everybody being here, guys. I want to give a shout-out. I want to give a shout-out, actually, right now to the Shake Squad Army. 2 more members new to the Shake Squad Army. That's 3 down, 2 cup. Appreciate it very much. Shake Squad Soldier tier. And we have Terrence Bond 14 at the Shake Squad Soldier tier as well. So I want to thank both of them for becoming members the past couple of days. Thank you so much, everybody that's been watching those videos as well as the extra content. So Eagles Pin says, "What up, fellas? This actually, Marion, dude. I'm finally got my own. Oh yeah, about to say. I was like, yeah, definitely, dude. Well, I'll know now. Which King said, I hope Matheiu doesn't go to the freaking Rams. Yeah, I hope not, dude. I hope not. It might be. I've heard rumors that they're kind of done with making moves as of right now, so you never know what could happen. But Rod said, "Yo, Shakes, what's good? To see Rod go, but would definitely welcome Honey Badger." Yeah, with Rod being gone, I mean, it doesn't open up the possibility, but it definitely helps the possibility of him coming here. So, or they want to go into the draft, whatever they want to do. But apparently, they're still doing their due diligence on free agent safeties. I don't know who else is out there right now when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, so I'm not really sure. I wish we were signed Mcleod over Harris, but both are all right. Safeties, Harris and Matheiu would be a great. Yeah, I think so. And I think when you take Matheiu and put him in the back end of your roster with a Kaiser White at linebacker, TJ Edwards, you have Slay, and just imagine you get Matheiu on this team and you draft a number 2 corner and you get another defensive tackle in this draft in the first round. I'm all in going defense in the first round. I was all in going defense before. I know everyone's kind of talking about a wide receiver right now, but I'm telling you right now, I think they go defense in the first round. That would really build your defense up really nicely. I would like it. And it really Jonathan Gannon gives no excuse for what he's doing with this hybrid defensive system as of right now. So we'll see. See when the time comes. Yo, HT, what's going on, bro? Tuesday, if we get Matheiu, we're going D-line in the draft. I think we were going D-line in the draft regardless. I don't think it even mattered. I think we were going D-line. Don't even matter at this point. I think we're going to go in that direction. Yo, Terrence, what's going on? Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude. Much love, man. New member. Appreciate it, man. Sounds like I think we kept Harris because of connection to Gannon. Well, yeah, most likely, yeah, because he was with him when I think he was Gannon was a defensive assistant with the Vikings when he was playing there. So, Yo, Adolfo Ortiz says, yo, tapping in from Northeast Los Angeles. Dude, I appreciate it so much, man. A lot of Eagles fans in Cali, bro. Bryce, what's going on, man? Shane says, how do Rams have the money to sign anyone? Dude, I want to see what they do. They must have a really good GM over there. I want to see what their cap numbers will be for next year with all these contracts going through. Just to see how much guaranteed money they gave a lot of players this year, all these extensions, kind of crazy. Jay says, where the hell do the Rams get all this money? James says, hi. Hey, what's going on, James? What's going on, bro? Team says, man, holy, now that Mcleod went to the Colts. It's a possibility that could have helped this whole thing. Because they could have brought Rodney Mcleod back, but we'll see. We'll see. Eagles Gang says, Jay, really think we might this Honey Badger thing done. Clearly, Matheiu's interested in coming. I think there's a lot of interest, guys. And I'm not even trying to blow smoke to make it exciting. I think it is exciting, and I think it is legit. I think this is very, very legit of him coming here. No joke. Kenny says right now, corner and safety are major needs than D-line in the draft. Dude, I'm telling you, they get Matheiu, they go into this draft and move up for Sauce, Stingley, or whatever they want to do, or a draft booth at this point. McDuffie is my last option in the first round, really. But they go defensive line. They get one of these defensive tackles from Georgia and go up and get one of these corners. You have 2 third-round picks. You got 15 and 18. So you got some picks. You got some picks to get it done. You know what I mean? So I think there's a good chance there. Yo, Bergang Fossil, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good day, man. What's going on, man? Alexis says we still taking safety in the second round, possibly third. Yeah, but I would say so. I would say why not. I mean, I would really depend that on Tyrann Mathieu coming here. Marcus Epps is a good number 3. Anthony Harris is on a 1-year deal this year, so we'll see what happens. Else, I agree. We should go all defense in the first and get a wide receiver. I would do that, dude. I would do that in 2 seconds. I think it's gonna work better for us. There's a lot of receivers that should be. There's a good amount of receivers that should be in the first round of this draft, but there's so much competition and so much depth with wide receiver this year. It's kind of crazy. But at this point, I put Wallace on special teams squad after we sign Matheiu and draft a safety. Timmy says, my bold opinion, Devon Allen will make the team over J-Jaw and Rager just because of speed and return ability alone. Plus, he could be a good speed coach for other players. Yeah, dude, look, a lot of people aren't excited about it. I understand it's like one of those, guy hasn't played in a while. It's not like he hasn't played sports in a while. Like, this guy is played in the Olympics. Okay, this guy is a professional hurdler in the Olympics. So he's very good at it, and 4.3 speed. I could see him being huge in returns this year when it definitely comes to special teams. I think he'll be a major. I think he'll be a lot better than. I think he'll be the best. Maybe that's why they brought him here, because they're literally putting him on special. I don't know if this is a sign where they're like, oh yeah, we want to see him. I mean, he'll compete with the wide receivers in training camp because that's his position. But at this point, I think he's going to be a special teams guy. This guy's going to run all over you. No joke. I mean, as long as this guy has good vision, he'll make it. I mean, he will make it. Philly says Tyrann is missing piece of our defense. Times our defense was successful is when we had a good safety. I agree with that. Malcolm Jenkins made a huge difference, even with the tandem of Malcolm Jenkins and Ronnie Mcleod at the time. A while back was very good too. Message from going. What up, Joey? How is Howie and Jeffrey being cheap getting Allen? How is Howie and Jeffrey? I mean, this was cheap anyway. You know what I mean? There's nobody left at receiver, guys. You're not trading for a receiver, not trading for DK, you're not trading for AJ Brown. It's just not going to happen because you're going to have to give away too much. Eagles passed on too many receivers. I'm not saying this is the move where this is the receiver move. This is the move that's giving Jalen Hurts another weapon. Definitely not. This isn't the move that's giving him a weapon. This is just something where for the long term, it could help special teams. And if he has to come in as let's just see what he does, guys. You never know. If he's better than Rager, who knows? You know what I mean? You really never know. He's got NFL experience, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. Donnie, what's going on, bro? Reaper, what's going on? Prime time, what up? What up, man? What's going on, bro? Chilling today. Alex has come out that Matheiu wants a minimum of 2-year deal. Saints offered a 1 year. So that's the rumor right now. So the Saints offered a 1-year deal as of right now. Interesting. Oh, I want more years out of him. I want more years out of I definitely want more years out of Matheiu. I mean, I want more than a 2-year deal. I'll make it a 3-year deal at this point. You know what I mean? I hope McDuffie's special. The only thing I worry about is that when you draft a corner in the first round, that man-on-man coverage has to be good. And I think he has pretty good man-on-man coverage. Is it the best? I don't think so. I think he's a better zone coverage guy than he is a man coverage corner. But his tackling is amazing. I think he gets off blocks really well. One of the best tackling corners in this draft. And unfortunately, he's not a big corner either. So he's got another Avonte Maddox type size to him. Less than 3 weeks, Donnie. I know, bro. Sauce or nothing, dude. I would love it, but he's gonna go top 7, top 6. I mean, I think the Giants are gonna draft him, dude. I think we're gonna miss on. We have to get past the Giants or something. I don't know. We gotta find out what the Giants are doing. They're going offensive line. They're getting Kayvon Thibodeaux, or they're getting Sauce. That's what I think with their 5th pick, whatever it is. Marcus says, hey, yo, man, I play Star Wars game halfway finished. How you doing, bro? Philly says there should be a trade up for either Sauce or Stanley, then get the best wide receiver available, then get Ojabo in the second round. If that happens, this draft is a win. Yeah, no, I mean, look, if you're able to get, if you want to get a wide receiver in a corner in the first round, but if you want to go take a chance on Ojabo, then that's fine. But is he going to be there by 51, wherever our pick is in the second? That's what I don't know. But we'll see, though. David says, I really want Burks, Williams, Wilson, or Olave in round 1. Yeah, I agree. Those are my top guys right there, too. I don't think the Devon Allen will make the fit. I mean, he might actually be a special teams guy. He might actually be a prime special teams candidate. So that's probably what it's going to be. What's going, Reverend Bebop with Super Chat? Appreciate it very much, man. He says Devon Allen has actually not played football since college. All right, so he hasn't played football. I thought maybe I read it wrong. Okay, maybe I read it wrong. So he has not played an NFL game. Oh, I think I read his stats for Oregon. I think that was it. So, yeah, that's going to be really interesting then. I want to see what that contract is. It's got to be a one-year deal. I mean, it has to be. It can't be anything crazy. Some people were saying 3 years. You know, oh, they signed him for 3 years. They must have liked him because they signed him 3 years. I'm like, 3 years? A 27-year-old rookie. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking about it right now. Just like that. Yeah. X says, would you trade the 18 for both of KC's first picks this year? If they were willing to give us 2 first-rounders for the 18th, I would do it in a heartbeat. You can't pass up on 2 first-round picks. If KC want to move up from 30, wherever they're at right now, and they offered 2 first-round picks, I'd take it. You can't pass up on 2 first-round picks for the 18th pick. I'd move back all the way to 3rd. I wouldn't care at this point. It wouldn't matter to me. I'd be totally fine with that. Big Chris says Trackstar hopefully return. That's what I'm thinking, Chris. I'm thinking he's going to be a return guy, special teams. That's what I'm thinking. So doesn't matter if he never played an NFL game. I think he'll just get better over time. He's playing special teams. He's not working into this offense with anybody. It said 3 years. That's interesting. They must like him a lot. They must really like him a lot. That's weird. Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe they did their homework on him. I don't know. E. Perez says Allen hasn't played since 2016, but he can run and catch. Can't be worse than Rager. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, just imagine if he actually becomes better. I mean, I think this is an upgrade. I really do. Like, I know we need to see the product first, but I think this is going to be somewhat of an upgrade. I'm hoping it is. Kenny says we all know Allen has speed to see his catching abilities. Big Chris says we need on speed on special teams. Brand says Philadelphia Eagles sign Olympic hurler or Oregon Ducks. Devon Allen, 3 years, a deal 4 hours ago. Here it is. Eagles still trying to make Rocky movies. Comment says Jordan Mailata has never played football, and look at him. Now and is a major prospect. Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. I mean, is he an upgrade more than J Jaw and Rager? I mean, is he an upgrade? I don't know. I mean, if you think that JJ is just naturally good or Rager's just naturally good right now, then I don't know what to tell you. Because can you really take a guy from Oregon that hasn't played an NFL snap yet and say he's worse than Rager or JJ at this point? I mean, it is what it is. You never know because that's how bad they're playing right now. So it's not really, how can you say that? You know what I mean? You can't even say that. Can't say it. Jay said, what up, Joey? Would you trade 15 for 34, a first next year and a 4th? Basically, one of those 3 firsts next year would be a top 5 pick from the trade. You could do that if you want. But I think the Eagles are good where they are. I mean, if they all get offered 2 first-round picks, then I would take it in a heartbeat. But I would stay where we are. I mean, I would move up in this draft, obviously, because I think more teams want to trade back than really move up in this draft. So that's what I'd probably take out of it. Yo, Toe says, if you had to give a chance out of 100 on getting Badger, what would you give? The chances out of 100, I'd say like 85% right now. It sounds like it's like in the 80 to 85 area. I feel pretty good about it because the news is looking real solid right now. So we're not getting it from Joe Blow down the street, third-party source, per sources guy. You know what I mean? You're getting it from Rappaport, which is nice to hear. But they're being aggressive, but they're doing their homework on safeties as well. So, we'll see. Big Chris says, Simon Badger and Gilmore draft edge at 15. I don't think we have to draft. Dude, I don't think we have to go get Gilmore, dude. I really don't care for Gilmore. I don't really care for it. I really don't. I'd be fine signing Steven Nelson back. But to be honest with you, like I don't even want to do I don't want to sign an older cornerback. I want to go draft one. I really want to draft one badly. Because if they get one of these guys, they're not drafting corner. But they look like we don't know if they're out on Stephon Gilmore. We know that they were still in on Stephon Gilmore so far, but we don't know how far it's been going with the talks. There has been no news on Gilmore at all. since we heard like KC, Raiders, and the Eagles going after him. So I mean, we'll see, but you never know at the same time. To what Philly says, if we don't get Tyrann, we need to get Kyle Hamilton or Jaquan Brisker. Yeah, I mean, they can get Kyle Hamilton in the first round, Jaquan Brisker in the second kind. They can get Petre as well. Petre is very good too. I like him. So there's a lot of options at safety this year, a lot of depth in the draft. But I think they're really trying to hit this pick right here. I think they're really trying to hit this signing with Tyrann Mathieu. I really do. Phil said we should go for Christian Watson, the second or third round, 6'4", a beast. Spike says he never took a snap in the NFL. Suo says JJ is a second round blocking wide receiver. Pretty sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad, bro. It's pretty sad. Dave McKnight says, let's get them likes up, everyone. Flag Saw. I appreciate it, Dave. Thank you so much, man. Jay says anything is an upgrade over J. John Rager. True that. Toast, if you gave chances on Badger out of 100, let's see. Mo Green says writing on the wall for J.J. Rager make too much. Yeah, I get it. James says, if you are a GM, which wideout do you want in the NFL draft? Right now, I'd go after Treylon Burks, Garrett Wilson, or Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams would be the best receiver in this draft. He didn't have his injury. He'd be the number one receiver coming out of this draft. Pudia says, happy weekend, Joey. You're the man. Appreciate it very much. David says, can you put Watson, Dotson, Pickens in order? Just curious. Watson, I mean, that's a hard one because Dotson and Pickens are like vertical threats, dude. Watson's just a bigger guy that could play running back. You could put him as running back. You put him as wide receiver. So I would rather have Dotson over Pickens, but Watson is just a different type of receiver. It depends if you want more of a vertical, smaller, skinnier type receiver, or do you want a big body with a little bit of a skill set in Watson? I mean, I like Christian Watson. I kind of want a big receiver this year, but I'm fine if they get either or. I like all three of these guys in the second round anyway. So we'll see. Marquis said, I'd rather have Stingley than Sauce. LSU produces stars. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Philly Sport, are we still in on Devin Lloyd? I don't think we're drafting linebacker in the first round. I think that's out of the question now. We have Kaiser White. I think it's done. I don't think they're going after definitely not going after a linebacker in the first round. I just don't see it happening now. Big Pop Cookie says, what up, Joey? Hope all's I'm trying to become a coach. Can't wait for Philly Shakedown night. Yeah, actually, I just said that beginning of the stream. So the Philly Shakedown is not going to be tonight. It's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, definitely Philly Shakedown. I had it originally. I had it for Saturday. I switched it to Friday. I had this flood last night at my house, and a lot of stuff was going on. So today, we're not going to do it tomorrow. We will do it tomorrow night. So that's going to be the plan. Aaron says, I really think Sauce is going number 4 to the Jets. The Eagles are going to have a trade up. Yeah, it's going to be tough. And then, if Stingley drops, I can see him going to the Vikings at 12. And then you got to go past Washington at 11. So that's going to be even harder to do. So hopefully not. I mean, hopefully it's not going to be as hard as I think it's going to be. But are you taking a chance on Derek Stingley? Or are you just going to wait at 15, go get Andrew Booth? I think Andrew Booth will be there at 15. Which I wouldn't mind it either. Brad said, if you get Matheiu, Vin, the insider is going to say, yeah. But he wasn't in Philly, though. That's the thing. Like, Vin Fosh said he was in Philly, which was BS. He wasn't in Philly. Idiot. Not you, the idiot. The guy that said that news was an idiot. Tyrann Slay would not make any of our secondary, or make our secondary, not only make our secondary scary, but their presence as vets drastically needed, especially with so many of our young DBs. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. They would. You just bring in a first-round cornerback to the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what? The type of mentorship he would get from Big Play Slay. It's the most perfect spot for a corner to be drafted. Gilmore is a top 10 corner. Yeah, but how much money are you going to pay him? You know what I mean? I can get good. Signing Steven Nelson, I can get a lot of production on a lower price because he's going to be cheaper than Gilmore. If you're going to bid with 2 other teams to go get Gilmore, it is what it is. Midnight says Tyrann, Slay, Harris, Sauce, Stingley, McDuffie. Good Lord, I'm telling you, it'd be sick. You use those first round picks to build your defense. I'm telling you, this defense could change. I mean, instantly. There's no doubt about it. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Not even kidding. At this point, we got a super chat from Sewell, man. Appreciate it very much, dude. He says for your troubles this morning. I appreciate it. I was up when I got home last night, nothing was going on. It was raining outside, but I like started hearing water and I kind of ignored it. And I sat home and I was like, what the hell is going on? I got a video of it. I had to take a couple videos for my landlords and stuff. So there was like at least 2.5 to 3 inches of water in the house. All this was like wet, like the whole everything. The wires were all wet. I had to move all this stuff. It was a pain in the butt. But hey, Suo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it very much. Very much. What's happening with Booth? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Jeremiah said, hit the like. Appreciate it, Jeremiah. Joe, what's going on, bro? He says, what up, Joey? Fat boy shakes. How goes the life? Hope it's going well. Tubb still owe us the wedgie for the Eagles playoff loss. Buddy. True fans hard their bets, but yeah, maybe we'll do something next year. You know, I don't know. We didn't really shake on it, but Philly says, do you think we should still get Christian Harrison the second, depending on how we draft go? Oh yeah, 100%. Like I think they should, but if they want to get a weapon for Jalen Hurts, they could get it. They could skip on Christian Harrison in the second round. Like I said, they could skip on linebacker between the first 2 rounds and draft the linebacker later on. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Mark says, fun fact, DT that's from Georgia used to run track. Tronic says, with all these picks they got, I think they are going to trade up. I think they're going to trade up in this draft. I don't think they're sitting at 15 and 18. I don't think it's going to happen. I would take 18, a third rounder, and a fifth rounder. You have 3 fifth-round picks this year. I take a third and a fifth, take the 18, third, and a fifth, and go move up. They have the ammo to move up. Getting an extra third-round pick this year made that trade between the Eagles and Saints very good because that extra third is going to make a huge difference too. So we'll see what happens. Devon says, Colts signed Mcleod. I think most of the safeties dominoes have fallen. Looks like we might land the Honey Badger after all. Bro, keep your fingers crossed. It could happen. It could happen. I'm so excited. Ace T, what's going on, man? With the super chat, shout out from Fort Hood, Texas. Go Eagles. Well, I hope you're representing the set over for the Philadelphia Eagles in Texas, bro. Appreciate it very much, man. Thank you so much. George, what up, Joey? Hope we sign the Honey Badger, dude. Hey, I'm hoping. Maverick says, Eagles, hey, Joey, stop getting people's hopes up. We all know the Eagles not doing it. Dude, look, because Rappaport said it as the prime location, I'll believe it. If Rappaport says it, I'll believe it. Anything Rappaport says, I will believe it. Virtual. I don't know why he didn't go to the Novacare. Maybe he was busy. I don't know. It was a virtual visit, so I don't know. They had, probably talked to him for a while. I don't know what the money's going to look like, what the years are going to look like. I hope it's just something at this point. I don't know what it is, but hopefully something. But, we'll see, though. Taylor says Gilmore should be the priority over safety. He would maximize Reddick because QBs would be a hold the ball all day. No, I get it, dude. I definitely get it. But sooner or later, guys, we have to draft a corner. Like, we have to draft a corner high, okay? We took a chance on Sidney Jones in 2017. Didn't work out to what we expected it to be. So I'm hoping to God, okay, that we at least try to do something here at cornerback. And it looks like they have a lot of interest in cornerback right now. Stephon Gilmore's probably going to cost too much because the more teams that are bidding for him, the more it's going to cost too much for him. He's a free agent. You know what I mean? He was hurt last year. He hasn't played well pretty much the past couple seasons, since 2 years ago. So, I mean, at this point, he's still productive, but would I want him? Sure, I wouldn't mind him, but it's just the price is just going to be too much for, then we have to make sure he stays healthy. You know what I mean? So it's just going to be another problem. Okay, so if we get Matheiu, we're trading up for a top corner. That's what I like to hear, Kenny. Now you're thinking. That's why I would definitely do that, 100%. We got Nigel. Hey, Joey, if we get Tyrann Mathieu and build our defense through the draft, we'd be good, Joey. Do you think get DK Metcalf? No, dude, it's going to cost. I already heard the rumors about the Jets offering a 10th overall pick to the Seahawks for DK Metcalf. It didn't even go through at that point. So if they're not taking a 10th overall pick, then they want probably 2 first-rounders. What I'm getting from DK right now for a trade is that's what's going on. So we'll see. Races, would you trade 19, 32, and 34? Bickers says, I'd be up in Jerry World Eagles. UK jersey, gold chains and shades. Tough loss in Dallas last season. Yeah, that sucked, dude. That was horrible. So I was expect disappointment. You'll never be disappointed. I'm going to keep your eyes on new receiver Devon Allen. If he plays anywhere close to his college days, oh my goodness. No, I watched some of his stuff. I like this stuff, but see if he can stay in that realm. We need to trade up if Stingley is there at 10. If he's there at 10, we could. I would trade with the Seahawks at 9. I think the Seahawks is a good spot because I think they're going after a quarterback in the first round. I think they have they've had some interest in some of these quarterbacks. So I would move up to 9. 9 could be the case, would be the perfect spot. Obviously, Washington's at 11. The Vikings are at 12, which they could take Stingley if that's the case. So I think at 13, the Ravens are probably going to take a linebacker. I think Devin Lloyd and Nakobe Dean will be off the board by that time. One of them will be gone. Maverick says, listen, if you want talent, you have to pay for it. Howie always trying to fleece somebody on the cheap. Well, that's not always true. Yeah, if you want like proven talent now, yeah, sure. But you need a draft too. The reason why there's a lot of teams with good cap numbers every single year is because they draft well. The more you draft well, the more cap space you're going to have. The more you hit on these draft picks and produce these draft picks, the more cap you're going to have. So Market says, Joey, I don't care what we have to do. We need to land Honey Badger and grab another solid veteran wideout. Definitely. I agree. I mean, look, I don't know veteran wideout-wise who they could trade for at this point. I'm not really sure. But I don't know. Got to wait and see, man. Got to wait and see. Let's see here. We got Matheiu says Tyrann close to coming here. I mean, I don't know if he's close to coming here. I mean, I don't know how much time this is going to take, but as of right now, we look pretty good right now to get him. We look pretty good, but we just got to stay calm, keep your fingers crossed. Don't take everything with a grain of salt at this point. So McDuffie or Kaiir Elam. I like Kaiir Elam a lot. I do. He's very physical, in-your-face cornerback. I think he's one of the most underrated corners in this draft. Kaiir Elam from Florida is definitely somebody hey, he's going to be a late first-round pick. Elam is going to be a late first round. He's a better man coverage corner than McDuffie. Zone coverage, he does a little bit of both, but I think he's better with his man than McDuffie. The opposite corner of McDuffie, Gordon, I think is the better man-to-man corner. McDuffie is just – I like McDuffie, but – if you're drafting him in the top 100, top 100. If you're drafting him in the first round, at least top 20, you're drafting a cornerback in the first round regardless. He's got. I mean, I'm not drafting a guy in the first round that's just good with zone coverage or just being like a lot of people say he plays on the inside a lot more, which I agree to, but we'll see. Yo, Brennan, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, which combo do you prefer, Sauce Gardner, Devontae Wyatt, or Jordan Davis, Andrew Booth Jr.? Oh, man. I like Sauce and Devontae Wyatt just because with Sauce, you get the best corner in this draft. Number 2 with Devontae Wyatt, you get a guy that moves from defensive tackle to defensive end. He can move around. He's probably the best pass rusher in this draft as of right now next to Jordan Davis. So, I'm pretty pumped, dude. That Sauce Gardner. Look, if they get Sauce Gardner and if they get Booth and Jordan Davis, I'd be totally fine with that too. But I like Gardner a lot. I really do like Gardner a lot. So we'll see. Nigel says Joey Landry's still out there. Nah, dude, he's going to cost $20 million a year. He's looking for $20 million a year. There's no way the Eagles are paying him that much. I'm sorry, but Landry's an inside. I mean, look, if Landry was acquired from the Eagles, he would be an inside receiver. He'd be a slot guy. But at this point, nah. I wouldn't touch it. He's looking for a lot of money right now. He's already visited a couple teams already. Brand says, I like your posters. Thank you very much, man. I got a lot more I got to put up. I have so much more stuff I got to put up. It's kind of crazy. This guy says, I think that Jordan Davis is the top on how he's bored. Yeah, I definitely think so, too. I think he's drooling over these. I mean, look, the first 2 pre-draft visits from the Eagles were Jordan Davis and Devontae Wyatt. Devontae Wyatt actually being the first pre-draft visit. So, it's not, they brought Andrew Booth Jr. They brought, obviously Sauce Gardner. They had some interest in McDuffie. So, they have interest in really good positions. I really do like defensive tackle and cornerback. And I'm totally fine if the first round goes in that direction. I'm totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Let me put the stream on my phone real quick. This way, I always forget to do that. Just so I could at least see everything, what's going on. Make sure I didn't miss anything. But we're good, though. I think we're all right. We're all right. Okay. We got Jason Martinez says, what's up, Big Joe? Do you think we should trade up for the top 10 pick? I would. They have the ammo to do it. They got the ammo to get it done. So, Mario says, I see I see he's like a lot of our players' tweets. I think Slay said something like, yeah, Slay said, oh, we're both from the 2013 draft or something like that. I think I saved it on my phone. Let me see if I could find it. I think I saved it, but actually I don't know if I did. Oh yeah, I did. So Slay, so Tyrann Mathieu actually liked this tweet from Slay. It was off the Rappaport news. So Slay said that 2013 draft class together would be special with the eye emojis, and he liked that. So it's looking pretty good right now. And he liked another tweet that said, a guy put up on his Twitter, just a normal guy from Honest NFL. He said, if that were to happen, I'd be massive upgrade for a crucial spot in their scheme. Tyrann Mathieu is a unique talent with the football IQ to match. He's a versatile problem solver who helps streamline the communication across the defense, which is half the battle. Would be huge. Tyrann Mathieu liked that tweet about him coming to the Eagles as well. So it's looking pretty damn good right now. It's looking good as what we're getting shown right now. It's looking pretty good right now. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But like I said, keep your fingers crossed. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't say that it's going to happen. Just say it might happen, and you won't be disappointed as much. So that's what I'm hoping. Jeremiah says Landry ain't getting 20. That's what he wants. So that's what I read a couple weeks ago, because we haven't heard much on Landry lately. But I think that's what he's kind of looking for right now. Sua says all my friends that are Giants fans want Sauce bad. I'll be pissed if they get him. They probably will, dude. Like, don't be surprised if they don't. They have 2 picks. They could get him. If Stingley is bad, I'll start calling him Derek Stinkley. Oh, God. Zakeem, what's going on, man? It says trade Andre Dillard, JJ Ortega-Whiteside, 15 pick, 83rd, and a Eagles 223rd for Seattle for the 9th overall. Dude, to be honest, it probably won't even take that much to move up 9. It probably won't. Everyone thinks moving up in this draft is going to take a lot. It really won't, because most teams are going to want to trade back. The Seattle Seahawks are reaching for a quarterback at 9. I have a feeling that Seattle could trade back. And I think we're at perfect spots between 15 and 18. I think we're at a perfect spot for them if they want to draft one of these quarterbacks. So at the end of the day, it's a total reach. Even drafting a quarterback at 15, 18 is a total reach too. Top 20 regardless. But what's up, Joey? I like Devon Allen signing. It reminds me of Chenault, but better. Yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see. Nigel says, Joey, I got a feeling the Eagles doing something big in this year's draft. I have a good feeling about it, man. I do. I'm hoping he doesn't make us depressed. So that's what I'm hoping. Midnight in Philly. Man, just developed Jordan Davis pass rush. Oh my Lord. Thought a big 4.7 bet. Yeah, dude. He's a beast, man. Especially when we're doing this hybrid scheme with 4-3-3-4. If you line him up on the center as a nose tackle, that's his specialty, and how fast he is getting off the ball. I mean, it's crazy what Jordan Davis can do. Gustavo Meza says, should we get Drake London? Dude, I want to stay away from Drake London. I really want to stay away from Drake London. I'm sorry. So this guy, his pro day was, he didn't run the 40 time, by the way, at the combine. But or he wasn't even there. I don't even know if he was even there. So I don't remember. But he actually canceled his pro day. He's still dealing with a hamstring injury right now on top of it. So I think it's like April 15th or something like that, because I know he was supposed to have his pro day last week. It never happened. I think he changed the date of his pro day. Edward, yo, Joey, you prefer Honey Badger or draft safety in the first? No, I would grab Honey Badger, dude, right now, because I want to get other positions in the first round. Just remember, safety goes well into the second round with depth. You got Khan, you got Brisker, you got Pitre. You have a lot of safety depth in the draft. Gilmore said mock draft has drafting Drake London in the first. He's like, yeah, a lot of mock drafts has drafting Drake London. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me. Why? Because why? We need a big receiver, a big weapon for Jalen Hurts? I don't know. Shakes, we need to trade a 3rd or 4th and Dillard to move up in the 2nd, so we have 2 seconds. I would like to have 2 seconds. That would be great. Takeem says, yes, sir. QJ says, why are J. John Rager so bad that it physically hurts to watch? It does. It's really it's not good. Aaron says, if this was the way to flip Dillard in a 4th and the 2nd rounder and draft Watson with it, I'd be ecstatic. Amali Viral says, is Gannon already on the hot seat? I believe it 100%. they're going to give him a lot of weapons. If they sign Matheiu, they go get a corner and a tackle, a defensive tackle in this draft with Kaiser White, big play Slay, whatever they're going to do with any of these positions. And he can't do a scheme this year. I think he's definitely on the hot seat, as well as Shane Steichen as offensive coordinator. I think, and that's why the Eagles didn't change it. If you guys noticed this whole entire offseason, Eagles did not change any coaching staff. They did not change the coaching staff at all this year because they want to keep everything the same with Jalen Hurts still in the building and obviously him starting this year. So I think this is like the last shot for Gannon. Like if Gannon can't get it done, if we're not even top 7 this year in any category, I don't even know at this point. Like, I don't know. If we're not even top 5 in sacks this year or something, I don't care what it is. Like it's not going to look good. He's not blitzing what he has. He's got to start blitzing too. So, Miles said, I think Devon Allen will make the team as a kick return. No, I definitely believe that 100%. I definitely believe that. And it says Devon Allen is a solid return guy. That could be not. Yeah, I think so. I think that's why he's really here. I mean, it's a 3-year deal. They must have really liked him that much. Anywhere on Honey Badger, if we don't sign him, I hope we don't end up in the NFC East. No, I don't think he will. But at this point, I think I don't know. I don't know why he would be interested in coming here. And I think he's been liking a lot of Eagles tweets and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's good things pointing towards it, but doesn't mean it's true. I don't know. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. Stingley is talking to Texans Sunday. Yeah, he's going to be talking to a lot of teams. Fans of Daily says, when the Eagles moved up from 12 to 10 to draft Devontae, it cost Eagles a third. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I mean, that's all cost. We used that 3rd-round pick from when we got from Carson Wentz in that trade. That's what we used that for. Mike, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro? Jeremiah says, Sally, I've seen us mock London, which seems like a proper Howie move. I think getting Jameson Williams in the first round is a Howie move as well. Getting Stingley is a Howie move. Guys coming off injury, because the Eagles like getting players coming off injury. He loves getting players off injury. Like Dickerson last year in the 2nd round, which he had 2 ankle, 2 knee injuries, coming off an ACL, best center in college football, and he makes the move. You know what I mean? Jeff, what's going on, man? He says, I think Howie is first on Howie's board. Spaceman said, I heard your channel is blowing up. Good for you, bro. Keep it up. I appreciate it, Spaceman. Appreciate it very much, man. Flake says, Dax Hill is so underrated. He has such good instincts as a safety. He's going to be one of those dudes who are best of the draft. Yo, Loyal, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day, bro. Are the Texans going to be trading back that 3rd pick, the 3rd overall pick of the draft? I'm wondering. Chris, how about trading down the 18th pick with the Packers, 28th, and get another first next year and a second this year and draft Ojabo? Yeah, they could. They could. I mean, I wouldn't draft Ojabo in the 1st round. No, I'm definitely not drafting Ojabo in the 1st. 2nd round, sure. 1st round, no. I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Alex says nobody else wants Dillard. That's why we still have him. That probably could be true. Or they're not getting the right compensation for him. So Brad says, I'm pretty sure this is the best defense again. Like, you mean not last year? You're talking about this year will be the best defense that he's going to have? Yeah, definitely better than last year. So he better be blitzing these linebackers. He better not be playing the cautious game and, doing the picket fence defense and putting these corners, 10 to 15 yards off the line, because it's going to be a huge mistake. Stop respecting so many quarterbacks. Stop giving these quarterbacks looking like, you have Derek Carr looking like Joe Montana, pretty much throwing 31 for 34, giving 6 to 8 quarterbacks over 80% completion percentage, which is ridiculous at this point. Moody says, you think the 18th pick, a 3rd, and Dillard would be enough? I don't think you need to get rid of Dillard, bro. To be honest with you, I think the 18th, a 3rd, and a 5th would get it done. I honestly think it would get it done. I'm not about to say Hargrave is going to feast next year with all the doubles off. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for Hargrave and another free agent, because Hargrave and Cox are both free agents after this year. I think, Hargrave is more of a re-sign candidate, so you can actually save $13 million if you extend him, which would be a good thing too. So Kenny says, and this defense gets torched like last season, Gannon is going. Oh, I agree 100%. I think this is the last year. This is the last year. So, Witch King says we need to tell Gardner or Stingley to smoke weed right before the draft. They follow us. Paul says, any concerns with second running back? I don't know. As of right now, not really. I mean, I still think they need to draft another running back mid rounds, 4 to 6, between the 4th and 6th rounds. I think they need to draft another running back this year. That's just me. Even with Miles Sanders, Miles Sanders is working his butt off this offseason, so a lot of video on him. So we'll see, but they should still add another running back. They should add a bruiser back since Jordan Howard. I said Howie. Jordan Howard isn't here, so. Toast says, even though we won't get Debo, he unfollowed the 49ers. Yeah, he unfollowed the 49ers. He deleted a lot of posts on his Instagram, too. So it's just to get attention for an extension. That's all it is. It's to trade up for Stingley. I would do it. I would take a chance. I honestly would take a chance on Stingley. I really would. Just because, like, his mindset and his mentality, and he's just got so much swag towards him, and reminds me of what Jalen Ramsey is a little bit, but a lot better. You know what I mean? So, Loyal says Texans could possibly trade up from number 13. Me and the NFL draft is unpredictable. Yeah, it definitely is. Miles, I would give Honey Badger a 2-year, $25 million contract, $20 million guaranteed. I would give him. I would give him whatever they could give him. I would try to make it work. Just try to make it work. Blue City says Jonathan Gamby. He made every quarterback look good. It's not just Daniel Jones. He's made every quarterback look good. So. Shane said, imagine the Eagle fan talking about 3 first-round picks for only 1. Matheiu says, do you think Howie traded with Saints because their schedule, if they're so that smart? Oh, yeah. I mean, that definitely goes into it. I mean, of course that goes into it. I mean, they're not going to trade with a good – they could have – look, if they got more – if they traded with a good team but got more out of it, then it would be a lot better. But because, you're training with the Saints, I think their schedule's not easy. It's not. I mean, they might not even win 7 games this year, maybe 8, maybe 7 or 8 games, maybe the most. So, Aaron says, do you know what scenarios that we could clear cap for extensions, restructures? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, they could extend Hargrave and save $13 million. They could do something with Isaac Seumalo's contract, try to save money. Other than that, I don't know what else they could do. I know they could save about $13 million with Hargrave, and I think with Isaac Seumalo, they could probably do something with him as well. So we'll see though. Matheiu says Sanders should be top 10, but injuries, bro. Yeah, the injuries are killing me. Philly Sports, the Kaiser White linebacker or safety. What should we use him as? I would try to see what they could do. I mean. I would see he likes linebacker a lot better than he likes safety. So I mean, keep him at linebacker right now. But if he can actually move around, that would be great. I like those pieces, those safeties with corner background, corner with safety background. I like guys like that. Guys like that always last long in the league because they could do a lot more. So. Andrew says next year there's going to be so much more cap with Wentz and Cox, $50 million hit off the books. Yeah, I know. We should have more cap next year. Loyal says, who do you think Philly is drafting, Joe? To be honest, dude, I think they're going defensive tackle and cornerback. They brought in Sauce. They brought in. They were at Stingley's pro day. They had interest in Duffy. They brought in Andrew Booth for a visit already. So they have a lot of interest in cornerbacks, trade-up candidates this year, which is good because they have the draft capital to do it. But at the end of the day, I think they are drafting one of those defensive tackles from Georgia, whether it's Devontae Wyatt or it's Jordan Davis. I think one of those guys will be a Philadelphia Eagle. Mark my words. Mark my words. I will say the 3 words. Mark my words. Chris Scott says this draft is so deep we can get future stars in the 5th round. I'd like to keep most of our picks. We got 3 5th-round picks this year. 3. So let's hope our defense doesn't have any main holes as Swiss cheese like last year. I'm sure the fantasy will destroy Gannon. Matheiu, do you think we move on from Dickerson at center? No, I don't think so, dude. I think they keep him at left guard, dude. I think they keep him at left guard. So next year's going to be another problem now for center. We don't know who's going to be the next center. Can Isaac Seumalo take that role over next year? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can Isaac Seumalo take that role over? We'll see. I would try. You're not putting Nate Herbig there because that guy cannot snap a ball for his life. So we'll see. Yeah, Vin the Insider, idiot. He put up another tweet. It says, Sauce, free agent. It says, source, free agent Tyrann Mathieu, very intrigued by the possibility of joining big play slate in the Philadelphia secondary. Obviously, we saw that coming. Yo, Ryan, what's going on, man? Shua says, what time's the shake? All right, so just to say about the Philly shakedown, I had to cancel it today because of the flood I had today. So I want to get the stream done. The stream we're doing now, I want to get it done later in the day. So the shakedown will be tomorrow at 9 o'clock on my channel. So yeah, tomorrow. Jared says we should go Midnight says, imagine if the Eagles trade up to 4 and take Sauce from the Giants. I would die laughing. Yeah, that'd be funny. Then also, I think the Eagles favor Booth or Stanley. He fits Gannon's scheme better. Plus, we brought Booth in already. Yeah, dude, I think. Well, yeah, I think because he could play zone as well. He could play zone and man, which is great. And other than McDuffie, I think he's one of the best tackling corners too. McDuffie and Booth are great tackling cornerbacks. They're fantastic. They take really good angles. They barely miss tackles. Really good. Chris says Reddick should be used as Parsons did last year. Should be a lot of versatile defenders this year. I'm telling you, Chris. This guy's got to have over 10.5 sacks this year because what he's going to bring to the table when it comes to being that Sam linebacker spot and moving up as like a blitzer or an edge rusher. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Roland says, thought on George Pickens in the second round if we go all defense in the first round. I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine. They want all speed at wide receiver. Pickens is perfect from Georgia. Route running is fantastic. Catching is smooth. I'm fine with Pickens. And so got to get DL round 1. There's no way Wyatt and Davis are going by. No, I don't think so either, dude. I think they're both going to be. I think they'll both be available by 15. To be honest, if they're both available, I'm picking Wyatt or Jordan Davis. I mean, I'm probably picking Wyatt, but we'll see. We'll see. I like both players a lot. So, so we should give T.O. that shot. He's been in football. Sally would be a big upgrade at wide receiver. Yeah, it's pretty sad, dude. That T.O. could probably come in. Play really well. Brett said, apparently Kaiser White is up between 228 to 32, which isn't bad. 228 pounds to 232. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. We have 266 in the chat right now. You haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. Check out some of the content. We're going to be live streaming every day until the draft, and we'll be drafting all 3 days of the draft as well. So definitely check out some of the videos. Like the stream if you guys haven't. Much love to everybody who came in today. We'll have the Philly Shakedown tomorrow. Check out the memberships too. We just uploaded another video yesterday. We're going to have a couple more videos this week. Definitely check out the memberships, miscellaneous videos, draft highlight reactions, all the extra content you want. Any tier does not matter which one you get. So definitely check out some of the memberships as well. So much love to everybody that's been checking those extra content videos too. So much love to everybody there. Chris says, Shakes, I'm saying keep at least 6 picks. I know we're going to trade. Oh, yeah, no, they're not draft. I mean, they're not using all their picks in this draft. Definitely not. Takeem says, trade Alex Samal. Start Dearson at left guard and Driscoll at right guard. Trade Isamalo, start Dickerson at left guard, Driscoll at right guard. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think right guard. Look, Driscoll. I think Driscoll will actually be the future right tackle because he played right tackle very well in Lane. I think it was 2020 when we drafted him. I thought he actually played really well. When he got put in there. I think Driscoll will be the starting right tackle. He's a solid right guard, but he's not the guy at right guard. But I still think he is solid. Yo, Fred, he says, yo, Shakes, what's good? Was wondering where you were, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah, today, my house flooded last night. So it's been my house. We had a big monsoon storm last night. The trap just came up with water, and I had like 2.5 to 3 inches of water in the house last night. So I literally went to bed 6 in the morning. I didn't get up till about 1 in the afternoon. So that's why this stream is pretty late today. Philly Sports said, what should we get in round 2? Linebacker, wideout, safety? It just depends what we do in the first round, but I would go for a wideout in the second round. Linebacker, I don't think they're touching the first 2 rounds. Safety depends with the Tyrann Mathieu situation, and defensive end. If Ojabo's there, great. If not, get the guy from Penn State or something like that. We'll see. Miles said, I move up to get another 2-round pick a receiver and a linebacker in this round. And I said between Christian Watson or George Pickens in the second round. Because I like those big receivers. I miss having like an Alshon Jeffrey in the building when he was here for the Super Bowl. What the hell's going on? All right. I don't know why the stream just cut out like that for. That was kind of weird. We had a storm last night, so everything's kind of crazy. So I don't know what's going on. Between Christian Watson and George Pickens in the second round, who would you take? Chief says between Christian Chief said I can't. All right, I don't know what the hell. I couldn't even click on anything. That was really weird. She says the Eagles' new signing any good? I mean, as a special teamer, I think he's going to be a special teamer. I would put him as a kick returner, punt returner. I would try him out on any special teams as possible. If this stream starts cutting out, I'm actually going to go off the Wi-Fi. I don't know. I'm actually connected in. I don't know why it's giving me issues. So it's weird. Shows that Michigan State running back is a beast. Who's that? Kenneth Walker, or is that is he Michigan or Michigan State? I forgot what team he is. I hope White's not Singleton 2.0, like all tackle, no coverage. Philly fan says, "Wow, Ryan Tillman, my fault. Time you up by accident." Oh, it's all right. All right, so you timed someone up by mistake. It's all good, man. It's all good. It happens. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Tillman. Sorry about that. If that happened, it was a mistake. Chris said Davis and White are both there. Would you shakes take both, use Y and then DTKL? I mean, I don't know. Take both. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could take Wyatt, use him as a defensive end if you want. I don't know if they take both guys. I don't think so. They shouldn't. In my opinion, they could double down, but I don't think they should. I think they pick one of those two from Georgia at defensive tackle and maybe go get a cornerback or whatever else they're interested in. I think they need to double down on two different positions in the defense. You know what I mean? So. Nicholas said Tio kept up with Tyreek Hill at the foot race. He's 48 years old. It's pretty. Yeah, I saw that video. It was kind of crazy. Ryan told me my part. Yeah, you're all good, man. Philly fan D, you're good. It happens. I've done it too. So because sometimes I click on something and I block them from StreamYard by mistake. So it's happened. Philly fan D said, Joe here, I got a fat middle finger to you. Yo, AK Eagles podcast. What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day, bro. If you guys haven't subscribed to AK Eagles podcast, please subscribe to him. He does cover the Philadelphia Eagles. Content creator, does a lot of live streams where everything is uncensored as well, which I don't know if that's still the thing. But, hey, definitely subscribe to his channel if you guys haven't. Guy works really hard. Shane says Steelers really said Eric Green will be better than Malik Willis. Hey, I don't know about that one. Let's see. Devon Allen Normal says, watching the Sauce Gardner highs got me thinking that safety Brian Cox too would love him in the third or fourth. Toe says, isn't Brandon Graham fully good? He should be. I mean, coming off an Achilles now, it's going to make me worry a little bit. I don't know what his production's going to be this year. I'm not really care about sacks. I just want him to be disruptive, help these defensive tackles out as much as possible. AK said 233 people in your own 87 likes. Come on, guys, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it, AK. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, Kenneth Walker's Michigan State. All right, so I was right. Michigan is Hassan Haskins. Okay, I always get those two confused all the time. Yo, DK, man, when you coming here, bro? I try my best. I don't know. I try my best. All right, so Philly fan D, it's okay, bro. Cyclone says Willis is overhyped. Shane says NFL draft ain't realistic if Malik Willis isn't the number one pick. Benny says Roddy McLeod signed with the Colts. They definitely need to fill that void. Well, it looks like they're trying to fill that void with getting Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, in the building. You gotta see. You gotta see what they're gonna do here. Joe said Eagles Pockets get him up about 10 till 100 knows. He even told Mark Joey owes us the wedgie, but he'll pay up. He's the man of his word. Derek says, do you think the Eagles should trade for Hunter Renfrow? They could they could, but how much is it going to cost, though? AK said, hey, anytime, bro, you show nothing but respect for me and my channel, so I try to return even though. Well, don't feel obligated, bro. If you have time, then come in. If you don't, it's no big deal, man. Trust me. I'm not going to keep tabs like, where have you been the past few weeks? You know, I'm not like that, but I appreciate you coming in, dude. Even if you come in here for like a half a second, you're here. It's all good. Alexander said, man, I hope we don't draft Drake London. I'm Ollie Viles. So our safety right now are Epps and Harris. Ryan says, what do you think if Eagles can put Tyrann Mathieu to put him with Darius Slay, Kaiser White, and Hassan Reddick on defense? I I think it's going to be. It's going to be so great because there are so many moving pieces around, especially with Hassan Reddick moving from Sam to edge rusher to and blitzing and doing all that great stuff. Kaiser White's going to make a huge difference. I hope he balls out this year to get an extension. But Kaiser White's actually playing with the number 43 number. His number's going to be 43 this year, which I'm actually shocked he got that number. So better make that, put that number 43 to good use. That was Darren Sproles' number. I want to respect that. So let's see. Kevin Jake says, I hope we can convince Matheiu to sign with us after that. Just build through the draft. I don't want Cooks or any other receiver. Yeah, so Cooks, not even like a day later, he signed a 2-year extension because teams weren't giving up. I think they want a second round pick for Cooks. I was like, I'm not giving a second round pick for Cooks. So I'm glad he already signed and it's done with. Basically, I was watching some videos on Devon Allen. He definitely looks like a special. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's going to have that speed to be a special teams guy. That's what it's going to be for. Joe says Russell Wilson may win another Super Bowl with the Broncos. I'd say he's also 8%. Yeah, there's a good chance. There's definitely. Pascal's wearing number 11. Yeah, I saw that. Ooh. Sean says, "Oh, they're not going to retire that jersey." No, they're not going to retire. They're not going to retire that jersey. They retire that number. That would be funny. Jokes. I love it. Oh God, no, number 11, burn it. He's saying burn it. Burn the number 11 jersey as of right now. Burn that damn jersey. Get it out of here. Oh my God. So Tyrann Mathieu puts out a tweet and says standing on pressure. I hate when guys they write stupid shit like that. It's so annoying. I think the city needs a player like Tyrann Mathieu. They really do. I think they really need that. I think they really need that for that to happen. Jay Funk's anything new, Joe? Yeah, nothing much, man. Other than the Eagles signing Devon Allen and obviously the Honey Badger news is, it's coming around. Wow, Joey just cursed. Did I? Did I just curse? No, I didn't. I didn't curse. What are you talking about? I didn't curse. I never cursed. What are you talking about? Rare needs to take that number 18 off. That number belongs to J-Mac. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I keep forgetting he has J-Mac's number. Andrew says, good thing Philly doesn't have legal win for Honey Badger. Might lose a few steps. Shane Trent said, this is Russ, Super Bowl winner. It's a Super Bowl loser. Feeling sorry for Denver. Chief says, Pascal needs to take on the number 11 jersey and get it blessed by the Pope. It says, I still love Wentz. I respect what he did for us. They would never have Super Bowl. No, I agree with that 100%. If I have talked crap about him, I always appreciate him for the Super Bowl, but I don't know. I'm not gonna get into all that, but yeah, thank you so much for that Super Bowl, bro. He paved the way for Nick Foles at the end of the day. Tyler said, I don't know what to do with my Carson Wentz jersey. It cost me too much, but thank God I got a Sanders jersey. Alexander Ford, what was that a real DK? No, definitely not. Kevin, what's going on, man? Ryan said, I heard Tyrann Mathieu is taking his time. Yeah, he is, but Eagles have a lot of interest right now. Just as time, what time is the shake? All right, so the Philly Shakedown podcast is tomorrow. I know I switched it from Saturday to Friday for today, but it's going to be for tomorrow because I had a flood in my house last night. I was up until 6, 7 in the morning, bucketing water, and I had to dry the place out, and it was a total disaster today. So I canceled it today and made it back for Saturday night. I just talked to 500 not too long ago, and we're good to go. That said, we want DK, and how he gets us Devon Allen. Well, Guy, it's going to cost 2 first-round picks to get DK Metcalf. From what it's being told right now, if they wouldn't take the 10th overall pick, you're not. If you want to give up 2 first-round picks, go ahead, but don't complain if we can't get anybody in this draft because we give away 2 picks like it's nothing. So we got a super chat from Philly Fan D. Appreciate it much, man. I hope personal things didn't get ruined. No. Everything's good. No, because everything that I have that's personal, anything that's expensive or personal is like elevated off the ground. So no, my wires for my computer and everything got wet, but they're just wires. So no, nothing. Everything's good. Everything's good to go. I appreciate the concern, though. I was actually going to put out a video of me stomping in the basement with the water because the water was like 2.5, 3 inches. Like, no joke. It's kind of crazy. But Philly Fan D, I appreciate it very much, man. Thank you for that super chat. Matheiu says, let's go get Cooper Kupp's cousin. Who's Cooper Kupp's cousin? I have no idea. Tyler, did you hear Jeffrey Lurie say they wanted to draft Russell Wilson in 2012, but he went a few picks before, and we ended up with Nick Foles? Your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, that was the one that got away from Howie Roseman, but, you know, it's weird because Nick Foles just came at a crazy time in 2017 as a backup quarterback to think like he wasn't going to get a shot to do anything. But I guess it worked out for the better. You know what I mean? Like Nick Foles has never played a full season with the Eagles. So Lucy said the LA Rams are now in the hunt to sign Honey Badger. That's stop trolling. That's not true. That's not true. Not true at all. I'm not worried about the Rams signing him at all. Far from it. Yo, Joey, thoughts on the new wide receiver signed today? Special teams guy. Look, I really want him to really do well and, you know, kick returner, punt returner. Totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Bully Boy says, not sure how I feel about Mcleod leaving. I mean, he was a free agent regardless, but the Eagles didn't bring him back first. They brought Anthony Harris back because Anthony Harris, he played better, and he's not injury prone right now. So there's definitely some upside to. I like Anthony Harris. He's not horrible. Did he flash so much? No, this whole defense was horrible last year. I can't put too much on Anthony Harris. I thought he came down, make some good tackles. You know, he's a good in the box safety, so I'm totally fine with it. Yo, Joey, hope you're having a great day. Yo, Elliot, appreciate it very much, man. It's a good day today. Philly Sports, the Eagles got Tyrann Mathieu on their radar still. Yo, it's kind of crazy right now. Like I had this, my car's getting fixed right now. Like my car's in the shop right now. I don't even have a car right now, and my house flooded last night. So it's been kind of crazy. Eagles got Tyrann Mathieu on the radar. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, beyond 100% have Tyrann Mathieu on the radar. Yeah. Tyler said, "Did you watch any of the Phillies? They were amazing home opener. Did they win? I heard they were down. I heard they were up 6-1, and then the seventh they had like 2 errors in the seventh inning. So did they win? I said, is there any chance the Eagles grab another linebacker, especially Anthony Barr? I want to actually Anthony Barr still available. I'm kind of shocked, to be honest. I wonder why teams aren't taking a chance on him right now. I think maybe he'd be waiting. Maybe he's waiting until after the draft. Maybe so. We'll see." Tyler said, outside of Tyrann, any other Eagles looking that we know what? Not right now when it comes to like trading or nothing. I mean, I don't know. Howie Roseman doesn't like to show his hand, so I don't know what's going on. Oliver says Tyrann is a good leader, but he's getting old. We want to get younger. I don't know though. Elliot says, bro, Joey, why your house always flowing? Damn. Yeah, dude, it's happened multiple. It's happened multiple times. But the only reason it happened this time, like everything got fixed, but the problem is that it was monsooning last night. Like it was the hardest rain I've ever seen in like a long time. So it filled up my trap, and then everything just fell through from there. Ace says, "What up, Joey? We can Tyrann Mathieu, dude. God, get Tyrann Mathieu here, man. We need this guy. We need this guy badly. Oh my God, they get him. I'm telling you." Philly Fan D says Phillies look great, but defense was an issue. Yeah, that's what I heard. Joey, I think the 76ers are going to the NBA Finals. You really think so? Dude, I don't know, dude. Their bench is hit or miss right now. They go into the fourth quarter in games, and they totally lose out on games. I mean, I think they won. They won the other night or the night before, whatever it is. I don't know if they're going to get past the first, second round of the playoffs. If they got to face the Raptors, which they could. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Michael said, "What up, bro?" Appreciate it, Michael. Thank you so much, man. Shane said, "The Eagles trade 16 and 19. Why wouldn't they trade 15? Well, because they have to get something relatively good for that pick. They're not trading back 15. I wouldn't trade back that pick. They need that pick this year. That's the earliest first rounder they have right now. Phillies have a top offense, but the defense is going to be up and down this year. NJ says, I think 76ers are going to the 56ers. Philly Sports, Damian Pierce out of Florida is a good running back. Yeah, I've heard about a lot on him as well. I heard a lot on him too. Eugene says TGIF. Hopefully, Howie go get the honey bat, dude. I'm waiting for it right now. I'm waiting for it. Eagle Slayer says Doc Rivers gonna. Yeah, I feel like Doc is gonna get fired, dude. I heard there's already interest from the Lakers that the Lakers want to acquire him. So that's what sucks about getting a new head coach, because what if he doesn't like Harden and playing together, or you never know what could happen once a new coach comes in the building. So which kind of sucks. You always want to kind of keep that whole thing together. You know what I mean? I get it though. I mean, I definitely get it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Tex says, I love the interest we have in rookie cornerbacks. It's amazing. Imagine slaying Matheiu, Harris, Max, and imagine getting Sauce. Imagine getting Stingley, or just getting Andrew Booth in the building. Man, I'm telling you, I love it. I absolutely love it, man. Shane says, you know how many picks they would have next year if did trade 15. It depends to what team, how far they are, and what they're going to give up. It just depends on the team and where they are in the draft. If the further back they are, the more compensation we're going to get, because they're moving up too far. So, Matt Weeks, what's going on, man? He says, I think Sixers may get bounced first. Yeah, I have a feeling it might happen. Molly says, Debo doing the same thing Kyler did just for attention. Bully said, confidence in McPherson can become a starter. Right now, I don't know. Right now, probably not. I'm only saying this because he's only going into his second year right now. His coverage didn't look good last preseason. He gave up a couple touchdowns in the red zone, and I think his tackling is great. I think he takes good angles. I think he gets off blocks very well. He's a very physical. His tackling reminds me of Malcolm Jenkins. His tackling is like A+, really good. His coverage, on the other hand, it's not great right now. So I would give it more time. I want to see what Tay Gowan could do too. The player that we got from in the Zach Ertz trade. That one's going to be interesting too. Auntie D says we need the Matheiu Bailey safety. Might be our weakest position right now. Our weakest position, yeah, yeah, it definitely is, because we have an empty spot. Cornerback is one of our weakest too, because we have an empty spot. Defensive line, we need more depth, and we need another prime starter for the future. So. Tyler, outside the Eagles Super Bowl, what's your favorite Philly sports moment? Probably the Deshaun Jackson punt return, probably. Miracle at the Meadowlands, bro. One of my favorite moments when I was alive, as of right now, because obviously I wasn't, living in the 70s, 80s. But Shane says, and in need of all bad depth with their average players. Ryan says, I think Tyrann Mathieu and Darius Slay, Kaiser White, and Hassan Reddick would be unstoppable. Fire. Dude, sounds really good. Matthew, either Sixers get bounced first round or get bounced the second round again, is what I see. They hope prove me wrong, though. They're not going to the finals, bro. It ain't happening. I hope he's give Gowan a shot, though, to be honest. Elliot says, Joey, here's my dream 3 first-round picks. Wyatt, Booth, Christian Harris, Romeo, Dubs, Kirby, Joseph. Interesting. Bring back Michael Jaquette. No thanks. No thanks. I have heard that name in forever. Outside the Eagles Super Bowl, what's your favorite? I already said that. Philly Sports says, to be honest, the Sixers suck. I love them, but they suck. Nazir says, you got to draft Karlaftis. He's the next. I don't know, dude. Karlaftis is like the last guy at edge rush I would get in the first round. He'd be the last guy getting the first round, because Jermaine Johnson is another one I've been really looking at. This guy was a Georgia transfer. He transferred from Georgia, went to Florida State, and holy crap, look what he did. I mean, crazy. Eugene said corner's the most needed. It's a throwing league, and we need the cover. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. I think the Eagles value safety over corner. They valued safety over corner when it comes to I understand look, I don't care if they draft corners in the 5th, 6th rounds, or draft 2 linebackers last year in the 6th, 7th. I don't care about that. I'm saying as an early draft pick, they haven't valued corner too much. I mean, corner and safety aren't really valued too much early draft picks for the Eagles, obviously. So now it says, Joey, if we can't get DK Metcalf, Howie needs to call Alshon. But yeah, hell no, dude. Alshon Jeffrey is hell no. Hell no. No way. Tay Gowan out of UCF. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what school he went to. Matt said, but honestly, as much as I hope prove me wrong, I just know they're going to prove me right, unfortunately. Philly Sports says, what are your top first-round targets if we get Tyrann? My top first-round targets, I'm trying to trade up for Shaw Stingley and draft one of those defensive tackles from Georgia. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to get right now. You get Tyrann Mathieu on. You get Tyrann Mathieu here for a few years. You go into this draft, you fill in that number 2 spot that becomes the number 1 when Darius Slay ends up leaving, but being that mentorship for, I would love that. But you have to draft another defensive lineman too. So you fill up another hole at cornerback, a really good pick that's going to be good for years, and get one of these guys on the defensive line. That's what I agree with. Texas incoming Ojabo, biggest deal of the draft. We'll see. I don't know where he's going to go. I mean, he's probably going to go second round. If he goes to the third, I'll be shocked. If he gets past the second round, I'll be shocked. Really, I will. I'll be really shocked. A lot of people in NFL are putting Eagles trading up for 10. Are putting Eagles trading up for 10? What do you mean trading up for the 10th overall? Eagles say, as soon as Gannon said he wants to be the Tom Brady of cornerbacks, I didn't take him seriously. Yeah, dude, he set himself up with this fan base for failure, bro. He said he was the Tom Brady of cornerbacks. It's crazy. Chief said, was the Harden trade worth it? I think it was. So the Patriots have inquired about availability of star 49ers Deebo Samuel. Oh, boy. The Patriots have been trying to get a receiver so badly. The Jets have been trying to get a receiver. So now, Deebo, man. 49er fans are going to be pissed. Imagine if Deebo gets traded before. God. Imagine if Deebo gets traded before Mike Garoppolo. I swear, that fan base will go up in shambles. Holy crap. I do the trade 100 out of 100. Matt said, I didn't realize Mcleod went to the Colts until it happened in this stream, but honestly, I had a feeling he was going elsewhere after he was signed. Yeah, I don't know. I figured there may have been a chance the Eagles could have brought Ryan Mcleod back, but because they're going after Tyrann Mathieu so badly right now, they're honing in on him right now. I feel like that spot's open for him. God, please get this trade done. Please. Just he can command a defense. He can command the back end of the defense so well with his oh my God, that guy is a playmaker, man. He's a playmaker. Like I said, look, I'm not he's relatively young and he could be here for another 3 to 4 years. He could play at a high level for a good amount of years still. So, Fred's saying you're the Tom Brady of anything is a death stamp. Yeah, I agree. Alexander says Deebo has another year left. What's going on in San Francisco? Has another year left, but just say if he gets traded before Garoppolo gets traded, that's going to make it look really bad. Sebastian, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro? Someone Martinez says our best duo, DB duo, is Bradley Fletcher, Kerry Williams. Yeah, our best. Matt says get Honey Badger ASAP Eagles. 3 down code. What's going on? If Stingley, Sauce, and Jordan Davis and Jermaine Johnson all gone by 15, I think we take Wyatt at 15 and trade back to 18 to one of the mid-20s teams again, get extra capital and since still get Booth or Alam. Yeah, because I think Booth will go late first. I think Alam will go late first as well. So maybe they say, you know what, we could trade back. We're going to get the player we still want. We'll have a couple choices left on what we want to do. They could do that as well. Ryan says, you guys doing Philly Shakedown? Yeah, so the Philly Shakedown is tomorrow. It was for today. I switched it till today. I had a flood today. My car's getting fixed right now, so there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's been I didn't go to bed till like 6, 7 in the morning because I was bucketing water out of my house, literally. So I had to switch it for tomorrow, back to tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow on my channel at 9 p.m. Now, he said, Joey, why don't you want Alshon back? He did help. Yeah, but dude, like just because he brought a championship here doesn't mean he could play. Dude, after we gave him that 4-year extension, bro, he played horrible. He couldn't stay healthy. At the time we gave him that 4-year extension, okay, all guaranteed money, fully guaranteed. It was a good signing at the time. And then after that, it just went downhill. I mean, Alshon didn't even play last year. Yo, Chris, what's going on, man? What's up, Joey? How you doing tonight? Fred says Howard Roseman get the Badger signed by tomorrow, please. Like I heard that they're looking at other. If I can find the tweet because I put it on my Twitter. Hey guys, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter either, follow me on Twitter. I mean, follow me on Twitter. Friend request me on there. It is private, so I have to accept you to go in there. But definitely follow me on Twitter as well if you guys haven't. Everyone asks me questions on there about what's going on and stuff like that. So I always get back to everybody, especially. So if you guys have Twitter, follow me on there. Rumors multiple teams interested in OBJ team or return to the Rams still a possibility. So there's multiple teams interested in OBJ. A return to the Rams still a possibility. Interesting. I'm still trying to figure out what else they're going to be doing. Interesting, my friends. So if Badger's not signed by Monday, I'm going to freak out. I'm hoping. I think from what it sounds like right now, he could be signed before the draft. I didn't think it was going to look this well. This going in a really good direction right now. So it looks like he could be signed before the draft with less than 3 weeks away. So I would sign T.O. over Alshon. That's 100% true, bro. 100%. Philly 0-2-4 seems like they're really getting Tyrann since they could have easily signed Rodney back. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the contract looks like for Rodney, but definitely not expensive. It's probably a veteran minimum deal, most likely. So Ryan says, is Sauce there at 10? You trading up? If Sauce is there at 10, oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. The problem is I'd probably try to get to. I would probably, if he's there at 10, that's going to be a hard trade to get because you have Washington at 11, you have the Vikings at 12. So they would have to trade with another rival again this year to get a player that they want. So that's going to be tough. I would get to 9 before getting to 10. I would try to trade it with Seattle at 9 because they probably want to get a quarterback this year. That's what I would do. Tex says it's between Eagles and Saints for Honey Badger, right? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he went for a visit. I mean, he visited the Saints, but he left without a deal, so we'll see. Tosh, did you hear that that there are teams interested in Greg Olsen right now? Greg Olsen could probably stay played. The only issue with him is just staying healthy. I mean, that's really the issue is that he just gets hurt a good amount of times. Dexter says, do you think Honey Badger incoming to Eagles soon? Yeah, I don't know when. But we'll see. Nigel says T.O. Yeah, but T.O. could still play, bro. T.O. could still play. That's that. Yeah, I understand. Like, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying let's sign T.O. Like, I'm not that much of an idiot, but I'm just saying, like, because he's almost in his, what is he, 47, 46, 47 years old, he could probably play better than most of our receiver core right now, which is really sad. Scary seeing people say Eagles might trade up for a QB. I don't think so. Matt says, do not spam. Name says, Minshew hold real value. These QB needy teams in top 10, we could easily trade up easily. Elliot says, Joey, my girlfriend hates when you and 500 are streaming and one of you does that thing with your mouth, the tis noise. I do it when I'm thinking. Wait, what? Tis. I have no idea what that means, bro. I have no idea what that means. I honestly have no idea what that even means. Just said, but you guys have 3 first-round picks, smart picks. Get a lineman, offensive tackle, get 2 defensive players, DN and linebacker. But how would probably take a QB because you guys can't train Hurts. No, he's not going after quarterback. He's not going after linebacker in the first round. That's definitely not happening. Tyler said, you hear that Jalen Ramsey wanted to be a Cowboy? Thank God he didn't. Yeah, right? Well, that was when they drafted Ezekiel Elliott, right? That was the draft? I think that was what it was. Joey Sports, anybody else at safety besides Tyrann still makes me cry? D-Max says the QBs coming out of this year's draft are not better. That's why I think more teams are wanting to trade back in this draft, dude, because there's not a quarterback needy top 10 this year. It's just not the way it is. Mir says, is Devonta Smith a 1,000 yards player if he wasn't for Hurts? 100%. I believe that 100%. I believe if Devonta Smith's on another roster right now, he's getting over 1,000 yards or more than that. He could be over 1,100 yards. That's how much faith I have in Devonta Smith as of right now. No joke. Eugene says, sucks that those bum Giants have 2 picks before us. Cowgirls are low-key quiet. Yeah. I mean, well, nobody wants to play for the Cowboys. They've been trying to keep players more than they've been trying to keep players more than trying to sign players. And every player they've been interested in, as well as us, they passed on or are really, not really have passed on, but players in free agency have passed on going to the Cowboys. Ryan says, I see Tyrann Mathieu like Darius Slay, comment to him about joining him. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, Tyrann Mathieu to Philly, baby. Let's get it done. Let's get this done. I want it done. Now, says Joey, I wouldn't mind drafting Davis or White. Dude, I'm telling you, Devontae White or Jordan Davis will be a Philadelphia Eagle by pick 15-18. I don't care what it is. It's going to happen. Eric said, if you could decide, who would you choose in the 15th and 18th pick? I would literally take the 15th to draft Jordan Davis or Devontae White. I would take the 18th pick, a 3rd rounder and a 5th rounder, and move up to 9. Or something. I don't know. Depending if they want Sauce or Stingley. If they want Stingley, move up to 9. If they want Sauce, you're going to have to get in front of the Giants. At this point, I don't know. Even the Jets could, the Jets need a receiver badly too. They might go corner receiver. I don't know where they're going to go. Young Jake says, our best case scenario is to 2 QBs or taking in the top 10, so a good position player could fall to us. If not, we might have to trade up. Yeah. The more that's taken in the first round, the better it is. That's why they should just trade out of the first round. Like, that's why the Seattle should trade out of the first round. Carolina at 6, I'd look at them a little bit too. Joey, it's the noise people are thinking right before they speak. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. That's just by accident because we're trying to talk over each other. I don't think that means anything. Texas, I'd love to see how hard Hurts is working to get better. It seems like he is with Tom House, Quincy Avery, and now going to be working with Tom Brady in South. Where the hell? Where's he? Where were they? Where were they going? Were they in Florida? Were they in California? I forgot. Southern California, I think it was. I think it was Southern California. Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. Ryan says, do you wish we still trade for Calvin Ridley even though he got suspended? Do you wish we still trade for... No, I mean, because if he's suspended for the whole year, it's going to be a waste. So, can't blame Howie for that move. And for that Calvin Ridley trade, that was supposed to be a 3rd-round pick. Just imagine we already had Calvin Ridley here on top of us getting Tyrann Mathieu. This would be a good offseason. I'm not saying it's a bad offseason right now, but Calvin Ridley for a 3rd-round pick, guys, that's a steal. It's a steal trade. Southern Cal, okay. All right. Shout out to you guys, Eugene, Cyclone. And Shane says, what's one record Tom Brady will never break? I don't know, actually. I don't know. AK said, listen, if we could pull the Honey Badger and draft a cornerback like Sauce or Booth, that would probably make us one of the best secondaries in football. Do you agree? Oh, I agree. If Gannon, look, the next step to all that is, getting the players is one thing, but, with Jonathan Gannon, he's got to get this defense to prepare. So it's really up to Jonathan Gannon because if he can't make this right, he's gone. I mean, you got to add all these players and he can't get this right. It's not on our players. He can't get the productivity out of these guys. He's gone. So I think it puts Jonathan Gannon in a position where there's no excuse for him this year. So it's a good thing. 3 on 2 cups. All these receivers seeing Devontae Adams, Tyreek, then telling their agent get paid. Now DK, Debo, McLaurin, all might be available. Yeah, that's what. They want to get that money now because they don't want to wait another year. They want to get that money. They want to go where the market is right now. That's what they want to get. So I don't blame them, but I wouldn't right now. Like depending on who it is, that's what I'm saying though. Like for these receivers like AJ Brown or Debo or DK Metcalf, whatever it is, you're going to have to give up. For DK, at least you got to give up 2 first-round picks. Then you got to pay the man, 25 plus, 30 plus, 28 plus, 30 plus. I don't know what it's going to be. Receivers going to be so expensive. It's going to get more expensive. You know, back in the day, they were getting paid like 40 to 50 million a year. Now they're getting paid 70 to 90 million a year. I mean, it's crazy. 60 to 90 million a year. It's crazy. That's just Tom Brady will never reach rushing accolades. Yeah. Shane says retiring at the oldest age of QB, George Blunt holds that record. Matt says, well, I mean, Tom's broken almost every record at this point, so what's left? Yeah, probably rushing yards. Probably. And says, do you think Milton Williams is going to be on the inside or edge more next season? I think they can move him around. I'm excited for Milton Williams going to his second year. I really am. Like, I'm pretty pumped about Milton Williams. I thought he brought a good flash, a nice flash first quarter of the season. Then they put him in that Cowboys game, and he was just like wrecking that Cowboys offensive line. They're starters. I mean, he was doing a really good job. So I'm excited to see and that was an analytical pick, which is stupid, but I mean, it seems like it's working out a little bit. So let's see what he does going to his second year. Pretty excited. Ryan says, I hope Tyrann Mathieu to Philadelphia happen, dude. I'm hoping to God it does, bro. I'm hoping to God it does. If it doesn't, I'll be shocked, but let's see. Tyler says, what quarterback do the Eagles bring in for camp? What quarterback do the Eagles bring in for camp? I don't know. Really anybody at this point, whoever's left on the practice squad, they could take someone off someone else's practice squad. Whoever they want to bring in, I don't know who they're going to bring in. Never. 3 down says, seeing something today. Green Bay offered 22 for McLaurin. They're not getting rid of. They just got Carson Wentz. Why are they going to get rid of their number one receiver? Yeah, Curtis Samuel coming back from injury, which is going to be a good thing. You know what I mean? So I can't wait to see Reddick play this year. Demon says, shocked. I still think it's a bit unlikely. Eric says, everyone wants Tyrann. Let's get Landon. Nah, I don't want Landon Collins. I don't think he's good at all. He's a more of an in the box safety, which we already have. So I don't think we need him. Now says, Joey, how would you like Julio Jones of Philly? I don't like it at all. I'm not interested in Julio Jones. Like, people are like, to mentor the other receivers, but can this guy even produce anymore? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Was injured last year. If this was like 4 or 5 years ago, Julio Jones, sure. Now, not really interested anymore. These guys are getting a lot older now. So, is it weird that Wentz is in a DC uniform? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I definitely see it still weird. It's going to be even more weird when we actually see it in person and actually play him. I hope the first game of the season, Monday Night Football, Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles at the Link. Monday Night Football first game. That's what I want, the first game of the season as of right now. Okay, since we got Reddick and White and TJ has shown big improvement, do you see Taylor having a hard time getting a start? I mean, I think as a depth guy, he's good, but the guy can't stay healthy either. So I think the first combination that we did get out of some of these guys was great. I think Davion Taylor and TJ Edwards, that's why they kept seven linebackers when the season started. They kept 2 running backs, 7 linebackers. We're like, why the hell are they keeping 7 linebackers? But I really wasn't mad at it because I guess they want to see what they had combination wise. So I thought Taylor was playing really good at one point, but he got hurt in the offseason. He got hurt in preseason. He got hurt, right before the bye week 10 or whatever it was, with that knee injury, and then he couldn't come back. So Matt says, Aaron Joey can do what he wants, can tell him what to do, bro, if you don't like him. Matt is like the security guard. He's like Matt's like the security guard. Say the chat is the nightclub, like the channel is the nightclub, and literally Matt is the security guard at the front of the door. Like, he always defends this club. Ryan says, if you're Howard Roseman, what is your first move? For what? Like, as in what? The draft? Or you're talking any other moves in like free agents or something like that? Alexander Ford says, can we just offer Atlanta a 4th for Ridley and bring him over next year? Eagles fan says that Eagles versus Commanders game is definitely getting nationally. Dude, I hope so. I really hope it is. Yeah. Ronnie McLeod went to the Colts. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Yeah. Tavares, what's going on, man? What's going on, bro? You having a good day? Shane says even George Blanda is better than Tom Brady. Aaron says what it was Rodney's contract. I don't know. It's probably a veteran minimum deal. I highly doubt they put anything into it. Tyler said, how long does Fletcher Cox have? I don't know. This year. I mean, that's it. I mean, he's playing with the Eagles this year and he's a free agent. How long does he have? I mean, as of right now, it looks like he's descending the past couple of years. So hopefully he doesn't play any worse this year. I'm hoping he has a good year this year. This is a contract year for him now. You know what I mean? So he'll definitely get signed by another team next year. I think he'll get signed regardless. Would you resign Brandon Graham after this? Oh, Brandon Graham's still on contract after this year, I think. I think he's still on contract. So we're fine with that. But hopefully he plays well off of his Achilles injury. That's what I kind of worry about, just because, I'm not, I don't know. Kind of worry about it a little bit. I mean, I'm seeing the Ronnie Mcleod stuff going on, but what if the Eagles says multiple teams are interested in Odell Beckham Jr.? I really wonder if the Eagles have interest in Odell. Even if they did, he doesn't want to come here anyway. He doesn't want to come to the he doesn't want to come to the Eagles. He's not going back to the East. I highly doubt he's coming back to the East. Doubt it. Let me see. The Round Cup says, enjoy the season as much as possible. It's more likely than not that this is the last year for Kelsey, Cox, and Graham, 3 Eagle. Yeah, it might be. I mean, even if Graham is, however his contract is, I don't know how his contract is right now, but however it is, they could let him go after this year. They could. The Eagles go into next draft in 2023 with 2 first-round picks. But we got to see the Jalen Hurts thing is probably the biggest thing of this whole season. So that's the biggest thing. Beard of the Game says, yo, people need to show more love for Kenny G on that Call of Duty over on Twitch. Philly says, I just want Jordan Davis more than anything. He has 10-round score, which measures a player's athletic traits. 10 is a perfect score, which means he has generational athleticism. That's 6'6", 3'4". Dude, that's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I want one of them dudes. I want one of them Georgia defensive tackles this year. Tyler said, would you draft a running back in the 3rd round? Yeah, I'd draft them between 3rd to 5th round. I'd draft a running back 100%. Joey, do you think your chance of trading up, if we are, who do you think we target? I think they could trade up with Seattle at 9. They could trade up with Carolina at 6. I mean, depends. They could want Sauce or Stingley, so I'm not sure. Sauce, Stingley, Booth, or McDuffie. So, and I put them in that order just because I think I would want Booth over McDuffie regardless. Young says, who are your candidates for picks 51 in the 2nd round? And do you think we still need to draft a linebacker? I don't think that, I would love to draft another linebacker, but I just don't think they're doing it. Not in the 1st round. 2nd round, maybe Christian Harris, if that's the case, but I don't think they're going linebacker in the first 2 rounds. I really don't. And depending if they're going to get another weapon for Jalen Hurts, a wide receiver in the 2nd round could be another possibility. So it just really depends. Eagle says I'm only trading up for Sauce. That's it. I like Pickens at 51. Steve says Sauce, Joey, Sauce. Sauce, Joey, Sauce. Let's see here. Sauce Gardner, man. Sauce Gardner in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform, dude. God damn. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. I'm not even kidding. Love it. Let's see here. Name says, I say use Minshew to get Carolina pick and get Sauce. They already have J.C. Horn. Tyler says, would you draft a future replacement Lane Johnson? If so, who? Brandon says, "Do you see them getting Thibodeau?" I mean, if Thibodeau drops, they could. I don't know if he's like the main target, but I thought did they bring Kayvon? I thought they had Kayvon in for a visit, or maybe they're bringing him in on a visit. I'm not sure. I thought they had interest in him. Domo said, "I wouldn't trade up for Sauce. I'm good with Booth Jr." Eagles fan said, "Even if Sauce doesn't come to Philly, get him out of our division." True that. All right, so if you're the Eagles, you are accepting the Texans get Jalen Reagor. Texas gets Jalen Reagor in a third, and we get Brandon Cooks. Well, that's not happening now. They just signed him to a 2-year extension, so that's definitely not happening. We're not. Yeah, that's definitely not happening as of right now. Totally not happening. Let's see here. What's the situation with Brandon Brooks? He retired, bro. He's gone. He's done. He already retired. Good for him. You know what I mean? I'm fine. He retired, and it is what it is. D-Mock says Derek Stingley would be my pick at cornerback. I would definitely take a chance on Stingley. I don't like taking a chance that guys come off injuries as well, but his pro day was really good, and I think he has something to prove. I think that's a guy who has something to prove in this league. So I'm pretty happy about it. Google Man says the Eagles never take defensive backs in the first round, but I wish they would try. Yeah, I mean, I think they will. I mean, they're bringing in some guys. They're bringing some. I mean, between having interest in Andrew Booth. I already brought him in for a visit. They're having a visit with Sauce this weekend. So Sauce is coming to NovaCare this weekend. You know what I mean? So it's going to be really interesting. They have some interest in McDuffie. So they have some trade-up candidates. Stingley, I don't know if they have much interest they have in him, but I definitely have him on the board. Eugene says Howie definitely has another ace up his sleeve. I agree. There's something else going to happen. I definitely feel like there's a move going to happen. Not really now, but I think during the draft, he's definitely looking to trade up in this draft. I'm going to check out. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Cyclone, appreciate you coming in, man. Right from Goalie said saw some Devon Allen highlights. Dude's kind of fire with speed is legit. Hasn't had any NFL snaps, but from what I heard, so I think they signed him to a 3-year deal. They must really like him. So I don't know what the future is for him, but Rigo says, "Do you think we replace Miles after this year?" Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't think they're going to draft. I don't think they're going to draft high at running back. Well, it doesn't mean they're going to draft high at running back. I think with the offensive line you have for years to come, you don't need to pay. You could plug in running backs in the system with the running back with what you have, especially with Jalen Hurts. A lot of people say Jalen Hurts makes the run game too. Like Jalen Hurts brings that. Without Jalen Hurts, his read option and what he does on these sets, on these RPOs and stuff like that, it really helps the run game too. So at this point, I'm not looking to extend Miles Sanders right now until I see something. If he has like a monster year this year, then it's a different story. You know what I mean? If he breaks out this year, but it looks like he knows the contract year for him this year. So he's got to, get it together, Mr. said, will pitchforks and torch be raised by game 4, game 10? I say Eagles should take linebacker Leah Chanel. Breece Hall. Yeah, Breece Hall's pretty good. So if we trade up, do you think we will use 15, 18 to move up? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, you can't you have to use one of those picks. I'd say you trade 18, a third rounder and a fifth, and move up between 6 to 9 if you can. Domo says, I'd say DT or defensive end, cornerback, and safety. John says, I just hope Howie doesn't pull like he did last year and not draft the obvious player because Jalen Reagor with that high of a pick. All right, let me see here. Okay, so we might have to do the shakedown at 9 on Sunday now. So I think that's what's going to happen now. Yeah, we might have to do it on Sunday, which is fine. Yeah, well, me and Philly have been really busy. Our schedules have not locked up too well. A lot of stuff's been going on between him. He's got some family things going on. Nothing bad, but he's just got some things to do. I've had a lot of crap go on this week, so it's been kind of crazy. You said the Saints and Howie had to be working on that trade for a long time, which tells me Howie and the scouts have a plan. Susan says Stanley and Wide, I would draft. Suo says I'm keeping 15 and moving 18. Yeah, I definitely do that. I would definitely do that. No problem with that at all. No problem with that at all. I would definitely do that. Keeping 15 is what I really want to do. I really don't want to trade to 15. To be honest with you, like I said, a lot of teams could be wanting to trade back because, like I said, there's quarterback needy teams, but to reach for a Kenny Pickett or Malik Willistat early, or Matt Corral, whoever they want to get, it's just too early. You know what I mean? Ryan says Tyrann Mathieu and Kelly Green in 2003 would be fired, dude. I'm pretty pumped, dude. I really hope they land him. Like, I'm trying to get too excited about it, but I really hope they land him, bro. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping they land one of these guys. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens when the time comes. Yeah. Adolph says, hey, Joey, if Howie traded 15-18 for one to select you back of all positions, how would you react? I'd be pissed. I'd be really free. I'd be mad. It makes no sense, but Joey, I heard the Ravens getting Melvin Gordon. Haven't heard anything on that, but maybe. That says, Joey, how long have you been an Eagles fan? Since 2008, 2007. About around that time. So I'd say by middle school. I say around like middle school. Howie too cheap. Yeah, maybe. All right, guys. Well, we're probably gonna end here. We're almost at 2 hours now. Like a little bit of a shorter stream today, but so if you guys are new to the channel, haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. Definitely check out some of the content. Check out the memberships in the pinned comment as well. We do extra, draft highlight reactions, miscellaneous videos and everything like that. So definitely check all that stuff out. We've been putting membership content out as well. Put the link in the live chat too for that. If you guys want to check out any tier, doesn't matter. You get everything with the channel. So we're going to be doing another stream probably tomorrow. I don't know when. We might actually do a stream tomorrow night, because at this point, I'm going to be pretty busy. I'm going to be pretty busy. I don't know. I got stuff to do in the afternoon tomorrow. So it's because it's Saturday. There's a lot of stuff going on. So tomorrow night, we'll probably do a stream Saturday night. And then if not Saturday night, so we'll have a stream. I'll be streaming by myself Saturday night. Sunday, Philly just texted me that he's busy. I'm busy. Our schedules are really messed up this week. So Sunday, we're going to do the Philly Shakedown this Sunday, end of this weekend. We'll have the Philly Shakedown on my channel this Sunday. We'll be ready to go. And that's it. So we'll be ready to go. And yeah, we got Super Chat for Timothy. Appreciate it. Might have missed you covering it, but how do you feel about Tyrann going into the Rams? What do we do now? Yeah, where's that news about him going? Dude, if they pick up, dude, I swear to God, they better not. I better not. I really hope not. Like, I swear to God, if they pay him a big contract on top of what they have, I swear on my life, I will be so pissed. I really hope that's not the case, though. Since we can't edit, I'll treat again. If Eagles sign or Matthew, whoever likes this, yeah, they better get him. I swear to God, if the Rams pick him up, I'll be so mad. Oh yeah, 3 Down says tomorrow night we'll celebrate Honey Badger signing, dude. I'm hoping that's the case. Obviously, if the news breaks, I'll be streaming. If the news breaks, I'll stream immediately and have a video out too. So I'll be streaming pretty much if that happens. So it is confirmed. That sucks, dude. They better get him, dude. They really better get him. That's all I gotta say. So. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't liked the stream, hit the like button before you leave. It does help out the channel a lot. And we'll be back tomorrow with another stream. So, yeah, we'll be ready to go. All right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. And we will, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.